Students can submit artwork to you on Artsonia using the class portal. Allowing students to photograph and upload artwork themselves saves teachers time and is a great way to integrate technology into the art room. The first thing I should note is that students can log into the class portal using the Artsonia app or by going to artsonia.com/class. They need to enter your assigned school access code and school ID, or scan your QR code using the Artsonia app or a camera app on their device. If you sync Google Classes with Artsonia, students can log into the class portal using their Gmail information. Or if you sync ClassLink classes with Artsonia, students can log into the class portal using the ClassLink Launchpad. For more information on using Google Classroom or ClassLink with Artsonia, check out those tutorial videos. To find your school ID and access code, along with the QR code, select Class Portal on your teacher homepage. If you select Print Login Page, you can print your class portal login information and distribute it to students or post it somewhere in the art room. Many teachers set up their own upload station with an iPad and the login page nearby. You have a few class portal customization options that we recommend reviewing. Select Classroom Tech to mark whether your students are using shared devices or individual devices. When students use a shared device like a classroom iPad, they will occasionally forget to log out, which can cause some artwork mix-ups. If you mark that your students use shared devices, students will be asked to confirm their name before submitting artwork and will be logged out after 3 days of inactivity. If you mark the students use individual devices, they will remain logged in on their personal device. You have the option to assign students pins for added security. If you enable pins, students will log into the class portal by entering the school ID and access code, or scanning the QR code, finding their name, then entering their unique pin. You can choose which grades to enable pins for. If you have the box checked that says, "Allow my students to create their own pins," students will be prompted to create their pin the first time they log in. If you'd like Artsonia to create random pins for students, select Randomize All. If your students already use a particular pin at school, you can send us a spreadsheet with your students' names, grades, and pins, and we will sync it with your roster. There are other advanced options you can choose to customize your students' submission process. You can allow students to add their name to your roster if they do not see it included on the list when they log into the class portal. You may also allow students to enter their parents' email address to invite them to connect to their gallery. You can enable the Detect Artwork Edges option, so our system will automatically crop rectangular artwork for your students. During the submission process, students can enter a title and artist statement. If you'd like students to be prompted to enter the title and statement immediately after uploading artwork, check that option. If that option is unchecked, students can still add titles and statements, but they will not be prompted to do so during the art submission process. You may also allow students to submit titles and statements for artwork uploaded during past school years. If you would only like the title and statement option enabled for the current school year, leave that box unchecked. Before students can start uploading artwork, you must create a project for students to submit to. To create a project, select Projects from your teacher portal. Select Add Project, then give the project a name. You can choose which grades or classes you'd like to submit art to the project. You may also enable students to submit titles and statements with their art, or you can update these settings at a later time. Click Add Project when you're ready. Select the Class Portal tab. Here you can edit which grades or classes can submit artwork to the project, add video or text instructions for students to see when they log into the class portal, enable or disable the option to submit titles and statements, or include an artist statement prompting question or sentence starter. Select Post Assignment to share the project with students somewhere other than the Artsonia class portal. If you have synced Google Classes with Artsonia, you can select Post Assignment to share the project to students' Google Classroom feed. We also provide a project sharing link that allows you to share the project with students on other learning platforms such as Seesaw or Canvas. When a student logs into the class portal, they will find their assigned projects with your project instructions. From there, they can submit their artwork, an artwork title, and an artist statement. The submission is not published until it is approved by the teacher. When a teacher logs into their account, they will see that they have submissions to review in their messages section. Teachers have the option to approve, delete, or send back entries for edits. If a submission is sent back, students will see this along with your notes when they log back into the class portal. If you select a project, in the Monitor tab, you can keep track of who has and has not submitted artwork to the project. Under each column, you'll find the upload submission status to the right of each student's name. Not started tells you nothing has been submitted. Completed lets you know that the submission has been published. Turned in tells you that the student submitted the entry, but you have not reviewed it yet. And return tells you that the student submitted the artwork to you, but you sent it back to the student for edits.